This is Ben from Ben's Videos, and this is a video about my Lemax Spooky Town Village haul. This is the first one of 2026. There will be maybe one more in November, but yeah, we're doing the one in August to talk about everything I have here. And yeah, I have some old ones from last year. Just started doing this last year, so it's not really much, but I've gone quite a bit this year, so I don't have anything really here yet because got some new stuff yesterday, but I think we're gonna talk about some of this stuff here. Of course, I have here. I have some of these cemetery gates have been here since last year, and these tombstones and coffins, and that vampire as well. But oh yeah, and this. So those are old, but and that thing over there. So newer stuff I have is this right here, this flying reaper attached to this. This witch is one as well. That's also new. The Skull Castle, that's new. The Jazz Festival is another good one and new. They got the Full Moon Bar. That one is brand new for 2026. And let me get the box for this one. And the tree for this one. So the tree is pretty cool. It does light up. Two of these do light up. There's just the cool and stuff. And yeah, I am gonna go over mine. And I have a sticky Max, so if I need to stick anything down, I can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this catalog and tell you what I want to have soon here in 2026 that might be a cool look to this Nightmare Village. So some of these are cool as well. Something I want to do is finish this whole page off here and get like Stone Pathway. This, I know I put a check there, but I didn't yet. I want to get that. So I also want to get this caboose. That's another thing. But almost have everything. Just those three things we wanted. Just those four things, I think, is what we need. Then, two things on this page we have is the Skull Castle and the chained spooky tree. That looks really nice. And then we have the broom charging station, which would be a pretty cool concept to go next to which I already have right here. Maybe move this one back a little bit, like right here looks better. So yeah, that's probably would be nice. And the dentistry would be a cool one, a cool vibe. And the Spiderweb Manor. I don't like the saloon, but could get it to go with the Full Moon Bar, but I think the Full Moon Bar looks pretty sweet. The movie theater looks sweet as well. I like Halloween at the Wilsons. That's cool. And I like the Mortican Max Death Day services. Is pretty sweet. All of them are good this year. I think you might disagree with me. That's fine, because I think Michael's always does a good job with their Halloween displays. And on the back, we've gotten a couple stuff. We've gotten, of course, the wires, extension cords, or whatever, the rollout mat, and the display platform, which we have gotten 2 sets of those. One for here, and then there will be more coming soon there. If we need to have another extension, we will. So yeah, this is what it looks like in 2026. And I'm probably going to do this again next year, and yeah. These do light up. I'll show you that later, but I would like to get maybe some of these trees maybe for vibes, like to put in the back and stuff. They don't necessarily need to light up, but they still look cool. Another cool set would be to get the light up tombstones, put them right back here. Again, I've been doing this Lemax thing since last year, so maybe since 2024. Yeah, since last year, so I've been doing this for 1 year. Most of this stuff is new, though. Other than the tombstones, coffins, and the vampire, this, and this, everything was brand new for this year. I get some of the smaller pieces too because I think they're also pretty cool designs. And some of this, I might get one that actually plays music. It's pretty sweet, some of this Halloween stuff. And I'll put updates on these on YouTube Shorts with the AI stuff where they come to life, and the posted on the post section. So yeah, too bad I can't do live stream. No, I have almost, even though I have over 60 subscribers. Yeah, and you have to have 50. So yeah, I do want more trees here as well. Like, I go with the light up tree, or the dead tree, or the maple ones are cool. I like the cemetery, whatever that is. I like that to go like somewhere too. Again, this does take a lot of effort. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at more of this stuff in here, the stuff right here. So we got the DJ thing. That one's fine. I don't know what I think it is, if it's the best or not, but plays music at least. Also, the time wrap clock works, plays some music. I don't know if I'll get that one yet or not. You tell me in the comments if I should get it or just see what I want. Then we got the Cursed Cabin. Alan plays music. I might get that one. I don't know yet. Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of good ones this year that I can't decide which one I want. I also like the Macabre Mansion is really good. The Coffin Parlor, that's another good one. And the Cathedral of Eternal Doom is another good one. I think that's how you pronounce it, yeah, but there are some animatronic unboxing videos coming up. I've shipped one animatronic. I've shipped a dead humor. We will do an unboxing next week or something. So, be tuned for that, because the dead humor is one of the coolest clown animatronics in my opinion. Probably not Hugs the Clown range, but still, I think, yeah. Hugs the Clown, in my opinion, is the best clown Spirit has ever made. I liked him. I liked the lunge, everything. Other clowns that we've seen now are either too junky, like they're not cool enough, or they're simply not scary enough, like Johnny Punk or Wind Up Wally. But back to Lemax Spooky Town. So we got now the Madame Estella's Services, whatever that middle word is. Seance Services, however you pronounce it. It looks cool. It does play the music as well. I will show you more of this stuff in the dark. Good thing I do block off that window back there, so I can simply do this. Yeah, this is the same room as my video room, so I do. Yeah, and then we got the Misty Grave Mausoleum. That one's really good. I like seeing it before, and the store's set up. It plays the music, everything. The Shops of Horrid Hamlet is another good one. I think maybe could potentially be one of the pieces to go up here, maybe. I don't know yet. And then, of course, the Crypt City would be another one we're going to do. Maybe try to get as well to put, like, up there or maybe down here. I don't know. So, I did just go dive deep into all this stuff. I don't think we'll get all of it this year. That would be pretty cool if I bought it all. This YouTube channel is not just a Michael's exclusive Lemax Spooky Town channel. It's about everything. It's about Spirit, Lowe's, all that. Lowe's, my local Lowe's still doesn't have their full stuff out, while it should, like other stores I've seen around the internet. Like the flagship Phantom has all the stuff set up at that Lowe's, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool what I've been doing here. I am now gonna tell you a description of some of this stuff, how I purchased some stuff. So like the jazz band I got last week, I bought it. It was it was the last one there, and I knew it would be a cool concept in my village, so I decided to get it to put it with the other skeleton. Oh, excuse me, my bad. And put it with the other stuff, so I put it in the back right here. I didn't put it up there, but I think it's a cool display. I got yesterday, I got the full moon bar because it was the last one left, and because, well, need a little bit of the werewolf vibe in here too, so we add a werewolf. And I can show you what it says on here. It has some cool drink menus. It has let me pick it up for you and show you. So, has the drinks being Bronco beer, Wolf whiskey, and Blue Jeans Jane or Dean or whatever. But here's sorry, I'll move my hand there. But there's the full moon bar. There's 2 werewolves, and then the bartender looks cool. And then these descriptions of the pumpkin wearing the cowboy hat looks pretty cool. And that pumpkin up top looks cool wearing that cowboy hat. So does the werewolf too. It looks nice. I like the guy who's wearing a vest inside the werewolf. I like what it says on here, open from dusk till dawn. That's pretty cool. And then really silly that there's a door on the back. That looks cool though. I mean, how would a person that works there get inside if there wasn't a door on the back? And try to get hurt crawling through the front, right? So I just have a door in the back for that. It is a pretty cool one I got. I like this. It's a really physical description I gave you on this. I'm gonna give some physical descriptions on a lot of this stuff. Again, these are some stuff I've wanted for a while now. Especially since this year we're gonna go all out with this, and the haunt would be a pretty cool concept. So I do like the thing. And the drinks menu is same thing on the back if you're wondering, okay? And then there's some of the smaller pieces I'll dive into. So these cemetery gates here and the I'll get a better view. And the tombstones and coffins and that vampire. And this we all bought on the same day last year, so we just bought this stuff when it was 30% off last year, which is a very good deal for some of this. Just like yesterday with the full moon bar, I got 30% off, and the tree on Sunday, 30% off its price. Excuse me, I'll tell you about the tree later, but I got this stuff all last year, and this stuff, I don't know if there will be more yet, because there's simply animatronic unboxings coming up, like I said. So I don't know yet, but I do like the concept of these tombstones I have here in the coffins. So these coffins I've had for a while. I put two next to each other, and the beige ones by each other, and the brown ones next to the one on each side of the tombstones, which I think is pretty cool. And then we got the tombstones, so there's a whole bunch. Again, I have a lot of these. These I've had for a very long time. So they're all pretty much the same. I don't think we need to dive into physical description, but these tombstones are really cool. I think they're worth their deal when you purchase one of these. Alright, and that vampire right there we bought last year, that was the first one I bought of 2025. It is one of the coolest ones, too. I'll show you what it looks like in the dark. Oh yeah, I do need to dive into physical description for the Halloween Jazz Festival. Let's do this. So this one I bought last week. It is a really cool display. I told you about how I got some of these 30% off. I don't know if this is 30% off yet or not, but I did pay $40 for this thing, which is not bad at all. I honestly would have rather got, and then with it we bought this guy too. Okay, so some of this stuff is sure the detail with the village. Okay, so I'm gonna get more of this stuff, and then we'll make a final video in like November or later October. Again, we're making these videos to tell you about all the little physical descriptions and all this. I like the Halloween Jazz Festival, where it says Spooky Town Halloween Jazz Festival. I think that's pretty cool. And then it shows the tombstone, the grass, and there's a couple trees in the background. And then the skeletons playing their instruments is pretty cool. And if you see that tape, well, someone broke it in this family who physically thinks he can fix everything, and he opens everything when he first gets it. But yeah, he's made a lot of big deals out of everything. And he has bombed videos in the past last year, so I've made rules where he can't bomb anymore. So if he bombs, well, I restart the video until he doesn't bomb. That's how it works. But good thing he's not here right now, so we can make this nice physical video about it. And like, yeah, that one it's cool though. And then this one here I bought last year just for a good deal. I don't remember how much this one was, but I like the detail of the stairs and the Reaper at the top. And all the bones inside there. That door. And then the leaves and the rocks and everything looks cool. That's all I just have to say. And then now I'm going to talk to all the new little things for this year. Except for this thing, of course. Right here. I bought this last year with all this too. It was, I don't remember how much it was, but it really fits the pumpkin vibe. I'm gonna just count it as something for this year. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do it since there's people on YouTube that say, oh, it's from last year. So I'm not gonna do that because people are gonna say that. So I'm gonna just say that one is from last year, so I don't get those people that are just need to be the way they are and just say they're from last year. So yeah. With analytics, with people saying this is a cool haunt theme this year, I am doing the Mortimer Manor this year, which was a discussion video we made about over a week ago now. Alright. July, almost 2 weeks ago, which, yeah, if you look at it, it's pretty cool. Tomorrow, well, I've showed you, I don't know if you've seen the new Spirit, but there will be a new one open around us we will take a look at. I peeked in, I couldn't really see because I was wearing glasses, which was probably not a good idea because it just wasn't. So just wanted to peek in, just couldn't really see much because we did this in the morning yesterday and no one was in there. So yeah, we'll go like tomorrow when it opens and give you a tour. If it's a smaller location, as long as it has an ISC and animatronics, we'll go set up. And if it doesn't, we won't go. That's how it works. So yeah, let's talk more about these ones in the middle now. I like the pumpkins, how they all have faces, different faces. I think that's pretty hilarious. How they look cool though with the vibe there, and the other pumpkins back here with all they want the teeth especially. They're like skeleton pumpkins almost there, and they keep out. Enter at your own risk. Having 2 pumpkins there. And then the little scarecrow there looks really cool. And then the tree with everything on there really fits through. And the scarecrow with the scythe there looks cool as well when it fits there. Now we have 3 more to show. We have 2 more to talk about, and then I'll of course do the lighting. Or I can do it while I do it, I don't know. But here's the skull cave. This one lights up, of course. I'm not going to show you this one till later, or I can just show you now. But also this tree lights up too. This one's new for 2026. I like the vultures on it and how you can get in that castle. It really stands out. Too bad I don't have something to put right in front of it. Maybe I will in a couple weeks. Oh yeah, and this is new. We can do that later though. But I like the vultures on top. Inside it does light up. And this, of course, I bought this year because we're just going to have it maybe if we get or not go with other stuff. Alright, back to that. And now you have the spooky tree, which also lights up. And it's probably one of the coolest light up things we have. There will be more probably up here we'll do that later on. But, we have like everything here we need here. Now, I am going to start lighting up some of this. So I'm going to plug this in. Alright. Here it is, what they both look like when they do light up. They look really cool. They stand out. This one has the lights up here. It looks really cool. I think people do want to see this in the dark where it's not as cheery and stuff, so I will hit the lights. It still probably needs lights off. Here's a better view of it. It's of course still a little bright, but I think we can live with this. Or can we not? We can zoom in on this and see all the lighting. Which looks really nice. You know what? Hit another light. So here it is. Both of these things lit up. Can hardly see in here, but this is the tree. I can't even tell which ones are which now. So I am gonna hit this light in here. You have it, the new for 2020. There's my Lemax Spooky Town display in August. So in mid-August or early August, whatever you want to call it, it's really cool. I really started collecting all these things, especially since Jaden's videos and Haunt Former have been big people on this. I've watched a lot of their videos to make me get all this stuff last year, so they start last year, so they've been pretty cool people on there. So yeah, and this will be our, don't know our thumbnail will be the darkness or not, but just remember this is gonna be the most spookiest, darkest channel on YouTube.